Yeah. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Change Lives. I am your host, Deonte Burden. We got a great show planned for you guys tonight. Right now, matter of fact, we're streaming on both my YouTube channels, Change Lives and Mr. Short Dollar, because it's kind of like a topic they can go against. They can cover both shows, and we're discussing what are they doing that I'm not. What are they doing that I'm not?
Okay.
Because people a lot of times silently see somebody, and it may not be jealousy, and it may not be envy, but you want like, damn, I know I'm moving,
Right.
I know I'm busy,
Right.
but they doing something. It looks like it,
Right.
but I ain't doing it.
I'm guilty of that.
And so we want to discuss again tonight. What are they doing that I'm not? Am I hating, or I just haven't figured it out?
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I think most people.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
Because a lot of times, like, what it is that people don't admit publicly, or openly, that, hey, man, just, what are they doing or whatever.
Right.
But, in your mind, like, damn, man, like.
You don't want to ask nothing.
Don't ask or whatever. And we're going to have a discussion about that, just with looking at it, assessing ourselves. And as always, I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to get past that particular thing, right? Again, we're talking about what are they doing that I'm not. The journey looks like success. Mine kind of feel like it's still what's really happening.
Right.
Because that's one of the key things. Because you don't want to come off like you're hating or whatever, and then sometimes you don't want to come off for whatever reasons like you were jock riding or something like that.
Right.
But you just sitting there looking like, hey man, look, they got some motion going on.
Right.
The motion may not be no motion.
Right.
It might be some commotion. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
true.
You really don't know.
Right.
But you just seeing it, and what you also see is where you are.
You're
like, damn, man, shit out.
Right.
Grew up with him, I know him, my cousin, my brother, da.
What's not even that. Now with the day of social media, you just look at me like, damn, that mother doing the same thing I'm doing. And he got so much, like he doing so many things. Like, what am I not doing? I'm so guilty of that.
Boy, you can do your daily scroll in social media and just be like, what the hell is going on in my life?
When did I make the wrong turn?
Hey, you woke up, you just did a little scroll.
Like, damn it.
Whoa. You see people dirty, ashy feet on the beach. You know what I'm saying? You see folk getting, hey, thank you, Jesus. They getting in their car, their house. And you just like, damn. So we want to talk about that again. What are they doing that I'm not? Am I hating or just haven't figured it out? Again, like I said before, this is Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. We also stream on my other YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar. We stream live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Twitter. But the main hub is the Change the Lives, hosted by Deonte Burden YouTube channel. We got over 1,400 videos. Go there, subscribe to the channel, take advantage of all the great information up. Where we talk about motivational stuff, professional development, situational parenting, a lot of great stuff there. And I give a lot of information from a Black father's perspective. Also on my other YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, which is the personal finance channel, where we talk about personal finance, investing, real estate development. We have an active grant playlist with over 150 active grant playlists. I want to have them get tongue tied all of a sudden.
That's all right.
But go to both.
Part of the process.
I'm streaming from all the platforms, so definitely check out everything. But again, tonight's show we're talking about what are they doing that I'm not. And I talk to people a lot of time. One of my partners, me and him had a conversation a long time ago. We're probably in our early 30s. And he was telling me that he heard a chick say something that inspired him. And I thought it was bullshit. And he was saying that he heard a chick say, if that person have it, I feel like I should have it.
Right.
And the thing what he just said, he said, that's how I feel. And my thing was, what's up, little bit? So my sister tuned in. What going on?
Going on a little bit.
What stuck with me when he said that, if that person have it, I should have it. You're skipping what that person did to have what they have, which is the easiest thing in the world.
Right.
And a lot of times people get caught up in that because, like I mentioned earlier, the thought process is if I see, if I scroll down social media and I see somebody on vacation, I see somebody with a car, I see somebody's kids or something doing well, I see the results. I don't see the process.
Right.
I don't see the sacrifice.
Right.
And many a time we feel certain things, but we don't necessarily want to go through the struggle of doing it. And the reason why I want to share that on Mr. Short Dollar, because a lot of times we talk about entrepreneurship and investing, I get tons of requests about grants and all this other kind of stuff. Like, man, do you want to pay your dues, get the structure, for that kind of stuff? And people don't. No. So they see people doing certain things, talking about their business, doing certain kind of stuff. They skip over the process, the sacrifice, or whatever. Unfortunately, far too often people don't necessarily want to talk about the struggle or the sacrifice.
Right.
And that may be because they don't want people to know what all they went through. They don't want necessarily know people to know, maybe embarrassed about their journey.
Or they just don't want people to copy their formula. Some people just like that.
That was my next thing.
Right.
Hey, look, I ain't trying to share information.
Right.
I ain't short dollar.
Right. I have to discover this myself.
Exactly. Right. So I get it. I get every piece of it. The thing of it is, I just think that folks need to be realistic about where you are and where other folks at. You just ain't there yet. You just ain't got it.
Right.
And so again, that's when we talking about tonight's show. What are they doing that I'm not? Again, are you hating? You ain't figured it out. First thing I want to kind of get into. Oh man, I'm sorry before we get started. What's up, my producer, DJ Lang?
What's going on?
I apologize,
my mouth the whole time. They know I'm here.
My bad.
It's the best Thursday. It rained earlier, so it's a little bit cool out there. I kind of like it.
Boy, the tax deadline around the corner, so right. Been coming in. Your boy been working a little bit.
Hey, that's a good thing. That's a plus.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Also, want to say what's up to my other producer, Slick 316. What's up, Rick?
What's going on, Rick? Yeah,
man,
that's a good thing. That people coming in is a good thing. I love it. Like,
shit, expose the opposite. I'm on that damn phone with them rings.
Hey, you don't be out there flipping signs on the corner trying to get people to come in.
Now that Statue of Liberty and Uncle Sam, that's real Sambo shit. Ling.
Right.
That Liberty tax. They got you out there Samboing.
I don't think they in business no more.
No, they ain't.
Okay.
I remember I seen one year this fool out there A-Town stomping. Couldn't use taxes.
Oh boy.
Boy, the things to do for a dog. Took me back for a minute, didn't it? Nah, I need them spinning. But tonight's show we're talking about what are they doing that I'm not. And again, guys, I think it's natural as a person to see things and say not jealousy or envy, but sometimes you just wonder, like, you know what you're doing, the tracks you're doing, the motion you got. Why are things
the way they are
working for them?
Yeah,
because I see they. What's up, Mama? What's going on? Because I don't think it's that uncommon to actually have your pathway, what you're doing with your business. And like, man, I know I'm struck. I know I'm sacrificing,
right.
Put things in. Damn, bro, how they get their stuff together?
But this applies to everything in life. It applies to your kids. You see kids getting scholarships and getting, A's and B's and just doing amazing things in school and out of school. Then you look over at your child and you be like,
"That motherfucker ain't color." You can't color.
Why he eat crayons? Like
why the hell he can't color?
What did I do that while my child ain't doing amazing things? And that goes with everything in life.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And it could be from academics to athletics, all kind of stuff. And it and it's nothing uncommon.
Right.
But we're gonna talk about it because, like I said, that's you've been a human. Mm-hmm. You've been a human.
Right.
Everybody was had to feel that way. Some people had it, I don't care, or had the blinders on, but they don't see it and stuff like that. But that's the whole point of tonight's show.
Right.
To address that can happen to you, but also find ways to recognize it, analyze it, and fix things with you so you don't feel like, okay, I'm missing out on something I didn't do. I see my son PJ. PJ, call in the show, man.
What's going on, PJ?
I see just because I didn't do something right with your ass. Call in. Y'all ain't tell y'all the call in number is 678-740-9894. Feel free to leave comments in the chat or call in. That's 678 740-9894. 678-740-9894. When we start thinking about actually what they're doing, what they're not, I think one of the first things that people do is the trap of comparison. And that being, just looking at where you at and where they at, be it right or wrong, fair or unfair, real or not real, right?
Right.
The highlight reel effect. You're often comparing the behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel. Just seeing, okay, the best they do, are you doing it? They vacation, they get promotions, they getting educated, their family doing this, they lost some weight, they got a new car, they did everything like that. You seeing, the good part about social media, you can post that, and if it's bragging, or if you're sharing, or if you're inspiring, it's on you. Whatever you want to do, you can do that, right? You know what I'm saying? Whatever somebody's intent, what make you feel good about yourself, that ain't for me to call. But you sitting there looking like, damn, right?
Right.
We can't get caught into the highlight reel effect. Okay. The next thing be a different season. They might be in their harvest while you're still playing. I was very conscious about. I did a non-traditional route to go to school. So I went in the military first, and then I went to as I went out. That's when I went to college. So I wasn't really tripping when I got out and I seen folks kind of starting to get hired, going in the corporate world, because I knew what I had to do.
Knew what you were doing.
I was looking, I'm looking big picture wise.
Right.
And that I probably was mature enough to do that because I did go in the military. But I can understand sometimes people seeing, okay, my thing ain't working out, whatever. I even had a conversation with PJ, just when PJ just graduated May in college, and I was just like, hey, they might have got something hired before they graduated. Excuse me, your thing may come later, but
they may know somebody.
Yeah, but you can't get caught in that shit. We got to focus on what we got to do.
Right.
The time you're spending focus on what they're doing and what they have takes away from the focus on what we got to do for you.
Right.
We can't do it.
We can't cross the path.
Exactly. They may got hired right now before you. You may get 10 promotions. Like it doesn't, your focus need to be on you.
Right.
And far too often people get past that. Like, damn, they so caught into that. They harvest just coming at a different time. And when you might have a peak, they may go slow.
Right.
And when they have another peak, yours might kind of stay out. And then it just changes. Focus on yourself.
Right.
When you focus on yourself, that's just the key thing, right? And again, you can look at it like, damn, just man, they doing all right or whatever. But I'm still, we was in the same class, we was sitting there doing several things. I see a lot of cats when I last time in school, when I was in grad school, some of them brothers are doing well, man. I said some of them professors, they went and got different things and stuff like that. I stuff on a different path for
right.
I'm doing all right.
Right.
But I can't compare what I do to other people because I just got to focus on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's one of the things I think a lot of times people get caught into. Like, like, I want to have this, I want to have that. Well, your that is just your that. And then and understand that there are some people still want to be where you at.
Yeah.
You got to just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Did I say something else?
Yeah, I was gonna say, when I was in school, I had some of the people I know that were in school. I had one friend that was when I was in school that I know for a fact he probably making upwards of $500,000 to $1 million a year because he was in the computer so early. He's a computer science major and all that stuff. He was already taking part computers in 84, 85. You know what I'm saying? Like on the internet, we've told this story, and I know for a fact he's making millions of dollars. I've seen him on Facebook to the point that I unfollowed him. Like, I want to know why I didn't follow his path because I could have had a chance to do so, but my path wasn't that.
But you understood why he did it. Too.
Right.
That's the thing about it, man. I think when we start comparing stuff, we take away the joy of life. But when you start just putting stuff in perspective, that just restore your focus.
Right.
So don't worry so much about what they got or whatever. They're gonna take away like the successes and the things you do. Okay, you got a good report on your annual. So you got a great review, good this, that, and that. Then you see somebody went to school with you, they just got promoted vice president of such and such. That ain't for you to compare.
Right. Okay.
That ain't for you to compare. Be glad in your stuff, right? But see, when I put it in perspective, like, okay, cool, I'm happy by him. But what I got there, I got a good review. Everything went great. When I focus on me and I put it in perspective, now I can really allocate. Okay, Pooch, do what you need to do,
right,
to go over here. That ain't got shit to do with me. Happy for him,
right?
But that has nothing to do with my journey. My review was great. I'm heading in the right direction. Mm-hmm. If I start comparing where I'm at to them, I'm not focused on what I got to do to get, to increase where I'm at.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I would play devil advocate here. Because if you were in school with this person, and you know for a fact he couldn't spell well, but now he's the vice president of the company, you do get a little sidetracked like, damn, I know for a fact I got better grades than him. Like, what is it that I'm not? Title of the dang on show. What is it that I'm not doing that he is doing? Because I know for a fact he barely got by. He barely got by.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be real with you. I remember when my oldest son committed to Vanderbilt University, and in March of his junior year, and I'm about to say the N-word. Cats come to me and be like, "Hey, man, like." I said, my son was a good player.
Right.
But I think there was probably 5 or 6 of them that were all good players. Mm-hmm. And, when getting traction, one of the dads came to me asking more so. He didn't say it, but he was asking, like, how did y'all, now what we did, well, how did they pick him as opposed to this kid?
Right.
And I just had to just pause for a second to the point where you say the other person did this because another kid on the team might have scored more touchdowns.
Right.
Might have did more stuff. And I told him, you asking the wrong damn person. I didn't give him a scholarship. Mm-hmm. That's the white man that just gave it to him. Mm-hmm. But now folks so damn silly.
Right.
You worried about what the hell I got instead of worrying about, you know what I'm saying? I'm the recipient.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Lab. You can't, when you focus on like what Lab does, when I focus on what you're doing, I'm not putting in perspective what I got to do for myself.
Right.
Like I said, the guy asking me, well, why they give it to you? Kind of right. I know he feel like it's like his son to get. Well, man, why don't you ask the white man that gave it to him?
Right.
Like you worried about me. We got it.
Right.
You need to get it.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Because what happens is when you start doing it, what got to happen? They got to be accountable for you. Mm-hmm. I ain't got time to be worried about what they doing. I can recognize it, cool, this, that, and that. I might, be happy for them, might feel some type of way. Mm-hmm. Be like, damn, how the hell I get it.
Right.
You human.
Right.
You determine how much you're going to dwell on it or sit in there.
Yeah. And
that shit ain't going to do nothing for you.
Yeah. And as human beings, we sit in it. Sometimes we sit in it too long. And I'm guilty of sitting in it when it comes to DJing. You look on and you're like, man, how this mother doing all this DJing and doing all this, getting all these views and doing all this stuff. And I know for a fact I DJ better than him.
Okay. So with that said, when you do that, do you turn around and say, let me inbox this dude. Let me reach out to find out.
No.
Exactly.
I'm sitting there hating.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a hater.
And what hating does, hating takes away your focus.
Right.
Hating takes away your focus.
And stewing.
Hey, and it takes away.
Right.
And now you stagnant. You're not making no progression.
Right.
And that's what happens a lot of time in business. People get so stuck into they doing this, they doing that. I just got to focus on me.
Right.
My journey is my journey, and that's it. If you lying or not, whatever, that ain't none of my business.
Right.
I just got to be focused on me, and that's why I think a lot of times people get lost. Mm-hmm. Again, guys, tonight's show we're talking about what are they doing? What are they doing that I'm not? Am I hating, or I just really haven't figured it out yet? Right. Mm-hmm. The next thing, guys, we start thinking about just some of the dangers of envy and jealousy. It creates bitterness instead of inspiration. Mm. Also, I'm tripping because, again, I done made all the YouTube videos, and they sitting there busting eggs on their head or showing, folks fighting at the MARTA station, and they growing.
Right.
Why are people so enthused of seeing black folks fight at the MARTA station?
There you go.
And everybody recording stuff, they getting all these views. I'm trying to spread financial literacy,
right?
And nobody really cares.
There you go. So, there you go.
But listen to what I'm saying. I'm bent on the wrong thing. I just got to be focused on me, right? Mm-hmm. Huh?
I get it.
We done sat down and had a conversation, but what did they get us?
Right. I get what you're saying.
But when I focus, hey, ain't nobody better.
Right.
Ain't nobody better than Poochie.
Right.
That's why I say I can't get caught into that, right? Mm-hmm. That don't do nothing for me, focusing on people want to see BS.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? And you say that, I went on YouTube the other day, and I typed in the most popular YouTube channel. And it was a guy, we know, but I'm not gonna say his name. And he has 433 million subscribers.
Yeah.
His shows get 100 million views a day. Average 700 million views a week. And I'm saying to myself, and I'm looking at this stuff that he's doing, and I'm like, this it? Like, this is what got him out. Like, it was nothing amazing.
Yeah. But it ain't for you to figure that out.
Right.
So when you try to look at them, then you can get intel to say they're doing something similar to me. I might look at another DJ or whatever, another radio station. Cool, let's get some maybe some tidbits here and there.
Right.
But again, we want to reach out and get information. You just looking at certain things they're doing. Maybe I can use that. But if we just looking from a perspective of envy, jealousy, bitterness, that I shift go from we get our growth and focus on gossip and excuses. Where the white folks like them, they doing this, they selling this, da.
I ain't got time.
Hey, I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for that.
Right.
When tax season comes, I see people posting, we can get you this back, we can get you the back.
Right.
I'm a legitimate accountant. I don't sell big refunds. Right. I don't sell low prices. I don't sell BS. I said we're going to over-deliver, give you good service. I'm a professional, whatever. I've been being in 26 years.
Right.
Doing that. I don't promise I can get you this dollar back.
Right.
No, I promise we're going to give you a good job. Something go wrong, you can always call me back. Whatever. Check my Google reviews, all that stuff. At the end of the day, the people that are sitting here preaching, they can give you all this big money back and all this other kind of stuff. I ain't got time for that. To be honest with you, I don't want the shit that's going to come from that. I don't want you calling me, can you hook me up? I don't want that. Right?
Business.
I say all that to say, I'm focused on what I need to do and who I need to come to me. So that kind of stuff doesn't do anything.
Right.
When you focus on what you need to do, you're going to have a tunnel vision moving in the right direction. Like I said, that's life, business, whatever. Just because they stuff taking off, they stuff taking off.
Right.
And the moment you focus on, why my stuff isn't moving and why my stuff isn't doing that, why my family ain't going that way, why my kids ain't going that way, I'm getting off what I need to do individually with my child, with my business, with my household, with my health.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But I'm looking at Lab 6-pack on Instagram.
I'm guilty of that too.
No, I'm sitting there. And I'm sitting there like, well, shit. Hey, man, I see what you... Hey, I need to go get in there.
Right.
I need to push a bowl back. That's what personal accountability comes in.
Right. I think when it comes to stuff like that, I just don't think it's a way we can get around it. Especially if we're doing the same things that person is doing, and we see that they moving like it's moving fast for them. They getting this, they doing that. The money coming in. We assume the money coming in because they're doing so much. And you just can't help but going, like, I deserve that. Like, I deserve that too because I work just as hard.
Well, when you start doing that leads to premature quitting because you think you're behind. But here's the problem.
That's very true.
And the problem with that is you don't really know that shit real or not.
Right.
I say again, if you focus on you, you don't have time to worry about nobody else. People don't want to focus on themselves because when you focus on you, you are accountable for everything you do. It's easier for me to look at what Lab does and take shit off me. Did I go out there in the yard to catch with my son? Did we stay up late and work on his project and study and stuff like that? Did I go over his test with him knowing he had to take the next day?
Right.
So then I go fuss him, well, why you didn't pass the test? Nah, Daddy, he ain't saying that, but he said, get your ass in there and make sure you study.
Right.
Get your ass and check his homework.
Right.
Right?
Do your part.
Okay, cool. Did I burn the midnight oil to make sure that those ads went out and do all this kind of stuff? Did I post enough? When we put it on us, we can sit back and say, I tried.
Right. I didn't
But when I focus on all the other folks and stuff, like, I'm taking it out for me. When you give your 150%, you cool.
Right.
You cool because you can sit there and look at it. But my thing is always I got to focus so much on what another person did. I'm not.
You pulling away the effort that you need to do.
Yeah.
That I need to do. If I'm focused on what Pooch's doing, I'm giving 50% effort to what I should be doing.
If that
could be complete.
If 50.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it, Lamb. But people rather do that because it's painful.
Right.
Because if I focus on me, I'm gonna stay up late.
Okay.
If I focus on me, I'm gonna give up my Saturday and spend it with my child to make sure they got certain things in place.
Right.
If I focus on me, I might not go on that trip because I might gotta buy some more equipment to make the business grow. If I focus on me,
right.
If I'm focused on other stuff, that's when other shit happens.
I get it. I get it. I think a lot of times what we like you said, when you just don't look at it and then try to focus on you, it's hard not to side eye stuff. You know, we put in 175% effort on things. When you do this and you see that you are creeping along, like I'm gonna give you a good example on our YouTube channel. Like we creeping along here. You know, we've been doing this for a very long time. We ain't crossed that threshold yet. And then you go see somebody start a channel yesterday and they got 7 million followers. You know what I'm saying? It's like how and why and what am I? And you just can't help but to compare and wonder what exactly they do that I didn't do. And that's what the topic of the show is. And as human behavior, we just, I mean, I'm gonna keep coming back to it. We just can't help it.
Well, listen, there's nothing wrong with looking and see if that show got a lot of views. But you want to just see, okay, they're doing something that I'm not doing from a growth perspective. Mm-hmm. Okay, are they running ads? Or did they buy views? Was it something organic? Did they hit a hot topic?
Right.
I'm just saying, it still got to be back to the benefit of you.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Not all no gossip shit, hating shit. That ain't going to benefit you. Again, tonight show, we're talking about what are they doing that I'm not? What are they doing that I'm not? Just something to keep in perspective, because again, as humans, we see things. We see, everybody at different spots. Mm-hmm. And it's nothing uncommon.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But we wanted to be able to look at stuff and just be less focused on what other people have, what they're doing from a perspective standpoint, and be able to focus back on what we need to do for ourselves.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you something, Lab. You know something that always stuck with me? And it's just when I look at, a lot of people, and I've always told people that know me, you should have personal finance problems when you always come to me, talk to me for free.
Right.
I've always said that. Everybody know that.
Right, right.
Friends, family, everybody know that. You ain't no friend or family, you always got to pay.
Right.
But for the most part, people know that.
Right.
You know something I'm finna be real with you on something. I got 3 sons that went to college. Mm-hmm. Black father. Mm-hmm. 4th one probably gonna go too.
Right.
I've never had nobody come to me and say, hey man, how you get your boys in school?
Because that's not people don't think that's a difficult equation.
No, they do, because most of them ain't getting their damn kids in college. Okay. Most of them, it's time come, but this, that, and that. I'm not saying I'm Cliff Huxtable, I'm the damn oracle, but what I'm just saying that most of the time when it comes, it's, well, they don't want to go, they want to work, they ain't figured out this, that, and that. But I've never heard nobody come say, hey man, what you do to get your boys in school? What you do?
Right.
For three black sons that went to college. I've never had nobody just say, hey man, what you do?
How you make this happen?
Yeah, how did you make that happen? I ain't had one person. And that has always,
you said it before on show.
And the thing of it is, I'll say this. The only reasons why I've been able to do that is because I seen guys that had their sons in college.
Right.
And I was, hey man, what you do?
Right.
Man, what you did? Hey, what you do right? What you do wrong? You go back in time. What could you change? What would you do differently? That's why.
Yeah, people don't think of that like that.
And I'm gonna tell you this, Lab. That shit was hard, and I sacrificed a lot. But I think when people see that, because sometimes people might see, damn, Poochie got the kids going to this 100 thing on Saturday. Poochie got the kids doing this. Poochie got the kids doing this and all this other kind of stuff and everything. Now, shit, I want to stay big. Yeah, damn, man, they going to football camp, track, doing this. And they got all these other stuff. You got
no free Saturdays for me.
Exactly. But I've never. I think the first semester for Christopher, I haven't paid no college tuition.
Right.
One semester out of 3, and that was with the 3rd one.
Right.
Totally paid. And it just, that's not, I'm not bragging on that. I'm just saying, for somebody to have that, just kind of always like, why nobody ask me that?
But you know why, don't you?
Huh?
Because when it comes,
I don't know.
I'm telling you why they don't ask you. My opinion is that they don't ask you because when it comes to getting in school and doing things in school, we're going to put the responsibility on the child. And if the child didn't get in school just because he wasn't good enough, it didn't have anything to do with us. I'm not saying it does. It doesn't. But most of the time, that's how we think. It don't have anything to do with us. He didn't get in school because he didn't do this. Or she didn't get in school because she didn't do that. Not because I didn't help focus or I didn't take her to tutoring, or I didn't help her read somewhere, I didn't help her get write her paper so she can get into school and get the scholarship. Yeah. None of that comes up. All it comes up is she didn't do it, or he didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, and that's a great perspective. Right. I can be honest with anybody. Them going to school started 8th, 9th grade.
Right.
It wasn't no, right before 12th grade, what you gonna do?
Right.
Because I can say this, anybody knows me. The ass is out my house 2 weeks after they graduate.
Right.
So I ain't one of them that is, hey man, put him out, the black man, put him out.
We know, we had
everybody know me. You gotta get the fuck out 2 weeks. Any one of my children can call, and they have been very successful. Mm-hmm. And people say black folks throw the kids out early, let them stay 25. I always ask the question from 18 to 25, what you gonna teach them from 0 to 18? Right. Again, that just be your own field. Yeah, they got 25-year-old trying to take over your house. Yeah, that might feel nah. Too much testosterone up in this. Right. But let me say this. That's one of the things, like you said, okay, the envy, jealousy, or whatever. Mm-hmm. But never stuck with me. Damn Jolly Rancher is good. Excuse me, y'all.
And sometimes it be both. It be envy and jealousy. They both can go. They can coincide together. You can have them both. A lot of people don't think that's the case, but you can be envious because you pissed off about where they at, and you can be jealous because you're not there.
Because the reason why I say that, Lab, everybody knows me. I'm an extremely accessible person. Mm-hmm. Now, people come and ask me shit all the time.
Right. You don't turn away or nothing.
Yeah, I don't share I don't hide. Right. So I'm extremely accessible. If somebody, hey, Pooch, I need to ask you something. So, but as always, stuck in my mind, mm-hmm. Why nobody never asked me that? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, just do that. And William on his way, and I'm just saying, I'm just sitting there like, no one asked that. But, and I might be wrong in what I'm saying. I think other options get brought up because it seems like that right there is not necessarily attainable. Well, mm-hmm. They might go to trade school, or they might go to military. Mm-hmm. Why they don't go to school? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And like it's something wrong with doing it. And I'm not, anybody knows me. I'm pro whatever be the betterment of the kid. They go to school, they go to military, trade school. But I've never had nobody approach me. Yeah. Just really, I'm being real with it. And that has really
bothered you a little bit.
Yeah, bother me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only because, like I said, the success I've always had in my life, with life, business, whatever. Only thing, I'm going to be honest with you, I really didn't have some good OGs about was marriage. I didn't really have that. I'm just right. I ain't really had no good references. You know what I'm saying? With just OGs to get there and stuff. You get the basic shit. Pray. Do this and do that. That shit didn't work. That shit didn't work.
Slick says, single black mom, active mom, putting my son where I thought he should be for success. We had plans started from 10th to 11th grade, taking ACT and SAT early to get the best scores, getting letters of recommendation, I guess, from other people, just being proactive in the situation.
Okay, so that going back to this. Rick, how many people asked you, what are y'all doing? Mm-hmm. That's the question.
Right.
Not necessarily what you did.
Right.
It's the thing when you're doing stuff and you're heading in this direction. Mm-hmm. Because you understand what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm sitting there like, as somebody that's fully self-employed, been in business over 26 years, but been fully self-employed probably 8 or 9 years. Mm-hmm. Man, nobody asked me, man, what you do? People will tell me what they doing, and I'm like, nah, in my mind. But you know me, I don't get no unsolicited advice.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you got to pay for this shit.
Right.
Or you can ask me, whatever.
It's a consultancy going on right here.
But, for me to be like, hey man, how do I leave? I never get asked that, Lamb. Yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, what Rick's saying, like, how many people actually ask him, like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? For his grades to be this, for this, that, and that. I ain't never got it. I'm being dead ass serious with that, and that's what we got to get out of. It's nothing wrong with admiring, but don't be at a point where, because I can get it like, man, I don't know if they're going to talk to me. I don't know if they're going to trip, because like you said, sometimes people don't want to share their secret sauce. Right. I get it, but let them tell you that.
Right. So I think and that's another part. The rejection part is probably one of the things that keep us from asking. And Slick says nobody asks, no one gets the importance of having a plan for success.
Well, check this out. To your point, rejection might be painful, but damn mistakes are very expensive.
Right.
So I'd rather get some pain than pay some money.
Slick said, I got friends right now with kids in 12th grade with no plans.
No plan.
You're right.
Hey, man, I wish, look, I love my children. Me and all my kids are tight, but they know they got to go.
Right.
They got to go.
Right.
William, 3-4 years out, he got to go. He got to go.
Right.
All the person stay in my house
get his plans together.
All the person stay in my house is snow. That's all the person that, and that's my chihuahua. That's it.
Slick said, pride don't let people ask. Pride don't let people ask. Pride and envy don't let people ask. They sit back and hate from the distance, but they definitely won't ask you what you did and how you did it. When I was in school and coming up, and I've been complaining about this. When I went to summer school and just to eat breakfast and lunch, when I finally figured out I was getting grades, so I was getting grades for this stuff, and I might have an opportunity to do something different. I started focusing.
Yeah, ain't that amazing?
Yeah.
Like you started saying that you see a destination with certain things.
Right.
But here's the deal. Again, the night show, we're talking about what are they doing that I'm not. Here's something we can help yourself. Instead of just saying what are they doing I'm not, let's kind of reframe this, the question, right? You ask yourself, what can I learn from their success? What can I learn from their success? Instead of worrying about what they have and I don't, what can I learn from their success? Some of this stuff you might have to ask them questions. I got to do a little investigation. What can I learn from their success? Like you just said, I'm sitting here, I can just go to this. I stick on this right track. These are the things can happen from right? You can ask what habits or consistencies can I adopt? Guys, you got to understand, if I do the same thing, I'm going to get the same results. We can't wish upon a star that things going to be different.
Right.
Because again, that's the thing about it. When I get these phone calls, these emails, or whatever, these messages about these grants, can I get a grant? Nobody's going to believe in your business more than you.
Right. So
at the end of the day, when you want somebody to invest in your business, give you some free money, they got to be compelled
to do so.
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Right.
I'm just saying, who would you give a complete stranger some money?
Right. No.
Who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think.
Yeah.
You got to think. And you got to be able to sell your dream, your vision, your hustle so damn hard that I want shit.
I want that.
Look, if you give me this, I'm going to make this and give you back this.
Right. Right.
There'll be no problem.
No questions.
But when you so damn stuck on, well, I need this, I can have this, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to, I don't give a damn about that. Who cares?
Who cares?
That's why, and I'm going to be honest with you, that's why you have so many people, influencers on social media thrive, because so many people stuck in that lazy shit.
Right. They want success right now.
Yeah, you can get this, you can apply for that. Nobody will give you nothing. Go down there and get that Navy Federal loan at 28-29%. You're going to make your credit already worse than what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No. Plan, structure, get everything together. Be built to last. You know what I'm saying?
Test the time. Don't go out and buy a whole bunch of expensive stuff thinking that's going to bring people in, because it's not.
What a hot thing back in COVID. Everybody want to get their trucking business. All them guys went and got their trucks. They've been driving for years. Now they want to be the truck guy. They get their own trucking business and stuff like that. That shit feels about, now they back working at another company. I'm not mocking nobody, but at the end of the day, structure is structure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Even in this thing, like this podcast stuff, we talk about this all the time. People start podcasts, they think they can talk about it all day. Oh man, we have them pouring in. But the hardest thing to do is to talk about something when ain't nobody listening.
For hours. When we talk, want to keep one biggest thing gonna be cranking up next month or so. Everybody want to get the tax bill.
Right.
I always see it every year. Everybody you can look on social media, everybody invest in this, come with this, go to this tax school. People do all that stuff. They post, they got a tax business going. January start, they'll say it. By February, you see no more posting. Why? What's the key ingredient you missing? Customers. Ain't nobody finna give you that shit.
And that's the personal information too.
Who is finna give your ass?
They so scared now.
They know you can't add. They know you sleazy.
Right.
I'm just saying, who is gonna give you that personal information?
You always looking for what they call it. You always looking for the dick.
Hit a lick, hit a play. You know what I'm saying? And you think somebody finna start giving you? People sell folks all the time. I see it every year.
Right.
They get in tax business. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. I'm doing the taxes. Anybody can give you that personal information?
No.
That's the key ingredient that people just totally miss. Mm-hmm. If you do these many taxes, you can make this amount of money. How? Who taxes you gonna do?
Right. Ain't nobody coming. You doing taxes and 1,500 other people doing taxes too.
Some scam shit that you gonna have to do that's gonna get you a call from the IRS a year.
Right.
Like you wish you hadn't even got that little money for doing it.
Right.
People have to understand. Everything will be a process. Everything gonna come the way you want it to come. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Stop being so focused on, man, they making money here, they making money there, they making money there.
Right.
It's cool to look at it. It's cool to kind of wonder how it goes about. Mm-hmm. Do your research. I'm not saying don't do your research, don't ask questions, but I am saying don't let your envy and greed just overcome your common sense.
So they say people do fake taxes too.
I know.
Right.
Dead taxes, folks in prison. Man, I done got approached by all kind of shit since I've been in business, man. Right. I'm telling you, like, and the thing about it, it ain't worth it.
It ain't.
But it goes back to what I'm saying again. People want stuff so bad, and they don't want to go through a process
of getting or waiting, taking the time to get it.
Being uncomfortable.
It's so hard when you run a business and you see stuff and you want things and you go like, man, he got that. I need that. I do it all the time with this business. He got that camera. I need that camera too. Oh, he got that microphone. How he get $500 microphone and a $200 boom arm and how he get all that stuff? You sitting there thinking about that stuff, but you're not focused on. And I say this all the time. I just posted recently. I got you got to be grateful. When I get out of pocket, I start listening to certain songs so I can remember where I'm at and where I used to be. And focus on the fact that I got mics. My sound just as good as theirs. We doing the same podcast, kind of podcast they doing. Mm-hmm. But you see this other stuff. You see all this grandiose things, and you like, man, our podcast need to be like that too. And it's a process. You don't know what they did to get that stuff.
Well, you know what? Funny laugh, because I've been the same way. We had a poster, we did the thumbnails and all that stuff. And I see somebody holding up a damn phone, just doing it, and the numbers and everything, whatever. And like you said, I can go into they making these numbers, they doing that, or just focus on what I need to do.
Right.
One of the best pieces of advice you gave me 7-8 years ago: be pooch.
Be pooch.
You know what I'm saying? Be pooch.
Who you are.
And that was like, when we first started, and damn near 90% of them shows gone for the station. Remember the girls tried to do the red table.
Right.
They were trying to do the Steve. Folks tried to do the Steve Harvey. Yeah. Like, man, do pooch. Yeah, and that's always stuck with me. That's always helped me. Because again, I just focused on me.
Right.
And when people try to lose that focus, you ain't gonna get it.
Right.
Again, guys, tonight's show we're talking about what are they doing that I'm not? And we're just going over different ways, kind of recognizing pitfalls of going out certain direction you can go in, focus on what other people are doing and what other people have, and also rechanneling everything, get focused back on what you need to do. And here's a good way so we can audit discouragement. I'm gonna give you guys a couple tips to help you audit discouragement when you see people may be doing certain things and things ain't got on track with you. These are a couple tips you can do to kind of help keep you on track. The first one is audit your effort. Are you really giving consistent or focused effort, or you just scatter hustle? Real talk.
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
Did you stick to your diet? Did you go work out? Did you work out with your kid? Did you help them study? Right? Did you do all the things at your job above and beyond to warrant a certain kind of rating?
Right.
I'm not talking about the other person got it and they didn't do that shit because you seen them do what you seen them do.
Right.
We talking about you.
And what you
did. You do everything right? We looking at the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
Did I stay up late at night posting these other videos? Did I do that and stuff? I was tired, this, that, and that. Did you do it? You gotta audit it. You gotta own it. Just saying, okay, am I giving consistent, focused effort, or I'm just scattering? Right. I'm gonna do this. Then we're gonna, I really want to grow this food truck. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna cook some food this weekend, and then next weekend they looking for me out there at the park. And I ain't there. Right. And then like, oh wait, look, I just come out there the first Saturday of the month. Man, damn you. But such and such coming out there with the tortillas every weekend. You're like, they ain't staying your ass. Such we going to, you come back out there. Right. They want the tortillas. Right. You gotta be honest with yourself. Like, what you giving?
He come out with a trailer. Then next 2, 3, 4 weeks, he got a little truck.
Yeah. Yeah. But you trying to make it convenient. That's why I'm talking about just that scatter hustle. You gotta be honest with yourself in regards to what you putting out.
So you're throwing that responsibility and accountability into the fold.
Got to.
Right.
Got to. Like I said, the time I'm spending on focusing on what the hell you did with your business and what you did with your life, I need to spend the same time and focus on my shit. Right? People don't like doing that because that's painful. Right. Right? Accountability, just doing that stuff, that's painful. Right. Did I do this? Did I give up that? This, that, and that? Because once we accountable, we start sacrificing. Right. That life get uncomfortable. But we got to be uncomfortable to kind of breathe, leisure, success. People say it all the time. Well, I want to be my own boss. They might see me smoking a cigar, drinking my scotch. But shit, what it is, I put in 20 hours a day, so I ain't got to work 40 hours a week. Right. When I work, I work. Right. When I chill hard as hell. But I know what kind of effort it takes, right? I'm over 20 years in the game. So I know when I got to turn it on. Yeah. January to May. Shit, I'm putting in work.
Turned up.
Yeah. Hey, this time of year, we chilling. We chilling.
From June to October, November, a little bit more.
Hey, we chilling.
You just take a picture by a koi pond.
Hey, that's it. That's it.
Smoking a big cigar, drinking some plant.
And I'm cool with that. Right. For everybody. Right. But we got to make sure, again, we audit our own effort. The second is practice gratitude daily. Write down 3 wins per day, no matter how small. 3 wins per day.
I got to take that one.
3 wins per day. Write it down, man. Practice personal gratitude. Yeah. I'm so focused on what I'm doing right, I don't give a damn what you got going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? That lady smiled at me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, I got a good job from my supervisor. Right. Hey, my son sit there and say, hey, daddy, this and that. Hey, we studied for the test. I got that 8. We stayed up. Write down them little small wins. Right. Write them down. Be glad you woke up. Just be happy. You so glad that you got what you got for your life, your business, your family, your health. Hey, man.
You doing your thing.
That half a pound got you smiling all day that you lost. Right. We just got to do that. And when you do that, man, your vision changes. Because, again, we building them blinders. I ain't worried about what they got going on. Right. I ain't worried about what they did. Hey, this me. Yeah. Right? So we got to make sure. Write down 3 wins that you have every day. 3 wins. Third thing, celebrate progress, not just results. Celebrate progress, not just results. Each step forward is part of the bigger journey. We got to make sure anything we do, we stepping forward, we got that. We remember, crossing the finish line is crossing the finish line. The thing of it is, we sit here and I say, look, we want to get what, $100K on the short dollar. Right. I got to keep doing it. Hey, man, we just hit 93. Right. We just hit 94. We just hit 95. We going to get there. We're going to get there. And we're going to party. Right. But we gotta sit here and just stay on track. I gotta do if I need to get 100,000 subscribers, if I do what I'm supposed to do on a daily, a weekly, a monthly basis, each time we're gonna get it. Sometimes I may not go as fast as I want, but if I keep doing it, can't shit stop me. Right. And you gotta just be focused on that, the progress. If I'm doing this, not I want to make $1 million. If I make $1 million, I gotta do so much a day, so much a week, so much a month. So much a quarter. So, you know what I mean? Right. And it's going to happen. Yeah. It's going to happen. And you got to be in tune with it. Not so, well, man, we ain't did this. We ain't got that. You will get it. You will get it if you focus on the process instead of the destination. You did what I'm saying? Yeah.
Slick says you gotta commit to something and plan your moves to get there.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. And that's the thing about it. When you plan your moves to get there, feel great. That's why I say just be glad with them, that progression. Because the planning part, we can always wear that and that, whatever. Nah, man, make them benchmarks, make them certain things. Be cool with it. Be cool with that. Wrong one day, and your shit ain't gonna be like that either. So
I don't think people do that. I don't think people focus on the stuff that they did do and succeeded at. You know, I start taking up that thing where on the calendar where I write down things I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And when I go back to the calendar or I go back through that day and I scratch out a few things, I feel like, okay, all right, I'm doing what I need to do to make sure this business is successful. Okay. What else I need to do?
Well, let's be real for a second. And it's not being, effed up, but more people don't do it. That's why more people ain't successful. Success ain't necessarily a roll of dice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got some people just lucky.
Right.
Get it.
Right.
But a lot of times, man, you got to be realistic with yourself about what you done did.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do, or what did you set yourself in place for to do that?
Yeah.
And when people do that, they can be honest. If you really want to be honest with yourself, you can sit there and say, okay, there's some things I can do more. I didn't say you got to do exactly what they did, but I'm just saying with you.
Yeah.
You do everything,
People don't want to let that success marinate. They don't want to let that success slow boil until it boils over until it's really successful. I think I got an eye opener when I took that seminar on that guy on podcast, and he was like, look, man, I ain't started making my own podcast until I was 10 years in. And I just consistently kept doing it. He said for 4 or 5 years there, I ain't had no views. He said, but once I kept going, kept doing this, kept doing that, he said, I've been doing this for, he said, I've been doing it for 15 years. He said, I didn't make any money. Everything was self-financed until like the 10th or 11th year.
And that helps you refocus, like, okay, the stuff I'm trying to do.
Right.
Like, okay, hey, you know what? I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right. But you need to hear that.
I need to hear that.
You need to hear that. But you put yourself in the position to hear that.
Right.
Like you say you went to the seminar.
Yeah.
Again, now you're sitting there saying, okay, let me put myself in the position
where
I can get some information, where I can get some intel, where I can go have a conversation.
Right.
Watch people don't even want to do that. They don't even want to talk to nobody. I got it. You ain't got shit.
Right.
Right?
Right.
You know how many people call me, say, hey man, Pooch, I want to know about these business stuff, and I start talking, again, because I don't believe in telling you this. Look, man, this is the step 1, 2. I know that.
Get to the successful part.
Hey, go check out that video. Go look at the video.
Right.
Because people want you to, skip. If it's 5 steps, they just want you to give them 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ain't got 1, 2, 3, they swear they got it. If you got it, you don't need to talk.
Because if you got 1, 2, 3, you're gonna get 4.
Well, if you know so much, why you calling me?
Right.
Like real talk.
Yeah.
Like if you know so much, why are you calling me?
Mm.
You just don't want it. You figure you got that. You think you got it. No, you don't.
And you trying to get confirmation if you got it or not.
There you go. No, it don't work like that. Another thing you can do, guys, when we start talking about how to avoid discouragement, is limit toxic comparisons. Take social media breaks of scrolling triggers your envy. If you're gonna sit there and look like, damn, they married, damn, they got this, damn, they got kids, damn, they got a house, damn, they got this, they ain't got this, they stay your ass off social media.
I get it.
Your old girl done got pregnant. Your old boyfriend done got married. You sit down. Stay your ass off social media.
Right.
Avoid toxic comparisons.
So they say, how many people come here to see what we doing, and next thing they trying to do the podcast too. True.
See that, and even see what you doing or whatever. I see folks be looking at my stories and talking about my little podcast. I see y'all on my stories.
Right.
Don't think I don't see you on my stories.
So they say how many want the sauce to how we are on so many platforms, etc. True.
Well, 90% of
effort.
Well, 90%. There you go. It is effort.
Right.
People just don't want to sit there and look at it like that. But 90% of it is just the effort.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't want to do that. The effort, the sacrifice and stuff, and that's just it.
Yeah.
In a nice show, we're talking about what are they doing that I'm not? Are we hating? Or we just haven't figured it out. And we done went through a lot of different things that people have done, why they have certain things that you may not, how to avoid distraction, but just how to avoid certain ways or triggers, to get you off track. We're gonna have a good discussion. But these are a couple of tips I want to give you guys to just stay on that journey and be consistent with everything, following the best path for you. The first thing is define your own success. Write what success looks like for you, not your cousin, not your co-worker, not your spouse, not your children. What does success look for you? I want to be a parent with this, that, and that, and I want to have a bakery business located this, that, and that. Try to be a little descriptive. Try to be a little descriptive. Write down what success is for you.
Right.
I want to have $100 in the bank. I mean, just write down what success looks like. Because what happens is when we have what we define as success, our movement is going to be towards that.
Right.
If I go off what your definition is, you got this business, you got this job, your kids doing this, that might not be a big deal for you.
Right.
My kids, they all right. They didn't go to college. They work and taking care of their family. I didn't get a degree of this, that, and that, but I'll be able to go to all my grandbabies, da.
Right.
You define your own success.
True.
No one else does. And I think that's what people get into that, have most of their problem because they're so caught up into
everybody else's success.
Exactly. You define what your own success is. Take a little time, write it down. Write it down. Quit leaving shit in your head. Stay consistent. Many quit right before that breakthrough. Patience, the hidden ingredient. You got to make sure you stay consistent on your grind. Yeah, we talk about staying on your journey. Be consistent. Like we just talked about these people, the food trucks. I see this shit all the time. Because you got something to do this weekend, stay your ass out there. Keep going to that ball field. Keep going to that street. Keep doing that. Because it don't take them but another damn option. It don't take them but another option.
Right.
And the option may taste better, it may look better, but this, that, and that, and your ass forgotten. You know what I'm saying? You think
it happens every day.
You think you got momentum? You think you got some kind of allegiance from people? You ain't got shit.
Right.
So make sure you stay consistent. Surround yourself with encouragement. Network with people that inspire instead of compete. Network with people that inspire instead of compete. People say, man, you did this, you did. I mean, I heard that shit, and I hear a lot of times people, man, you can do this, you can do that. Like, hey, man, look, there's some different things. Y'all work on this, keep grinding, man. Proud of you doing. It's a different energy. It's a different energy. It's somebody telling you, man, y'all need to work on the mics, man. Y'all need to do this. Y'all need to do that. And it's not that you don't appreciate criticism. It's not that you don't appreciate guidance. But again, is that guidance or criticism or hate? Right. Now, you got to be mature. You got to be mature enough to understand when somebody's giving you advice or hate. All right, cool, this, that, and that. You know who them people are. You know people that got a vested interest in your success. I hope you're doing well. Some people just saying shit they don't damn know. Yeah. I can listen to people or tell me what to do for views and all that kind of stuff. But how much weight am I gonna put into it? Your ass ain't got a chopper. Right. You ain't need no podcast. How much weight I'm putting into somebody give me advice? They didn't raise their kids. Right. They didn't start a business. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never been married. Well, I'll tell you, hey man, I don't necessarily know if college is a good thing. They never went to college. Right. They may have had success in the route they went. We're doing it. That's great. But they didn't go. So how would you know? Right. And I seen my brother do it. That's your brother. Right. We got to make sure that we kind of get with people that inspire you. Not like I said, not just tell you. I ain't talking about people that just tell you to do something just because you feel good about it, but just be able to tell you, inspire you to say, hey man, stay on the track with this. Look at these people, look at those people, this, that, and that, whatever. And you got to be mature enough to understand the difference of both. The last guy, trust timing. Sometimes the gap is not about effort. It's about time and preparation and opportunity. When your moment comes, you'll be ready. Your moment comes, be ready.
Some people don't even notice when the moment is here, though. We're guilty of wanting the moment, but not realizing that when the moment arrives. Sometimes.
I remember, the first viral video we had was the video I did at the Riverdale office when I was like, hey, somebody didn't, when COVID first hit. Okay. And I did it was like a 15-second video. I never forget it. Hey, if you thought your taxpayer kept your refund, leave comments below. Woke up 70,000 views. Yeah. Mine did. I get my money. Yeah. We got over 10,000 subscribers. Right. Like in about 48 hours. Right. I was not ready for that. I wasn't ready how to take it in. Right. This, that, we went around with the damn, just talking. Right. I was not prepare for that.
Right.
I think the next video we had when we did the big one, when I did the video, and that kind of one that pushed us over was the $10,000 grant for Black women.
Yeah, yeah.
I was ready for that.
Yeah,
I was ready for that. Like, you know, doing
it hard. Too.
Yeah, but putting it, like I said again, when things happen, you got to be prepared for it. I wasn't prepared for something, you know, but I can say that shit happened again. I know what to do, right? You have to be prepared. If you prepare, right? If you see guys, the athletes in sports, they ain't getting an opportunity when I start the game. You know, it is ankle sprain away, concussion away. Your time to go in, boom. You know, they lay somebody off at your job. Hey, listen, hey man, you need to be ready to step in. You know, you got your business and stuff like that taken off. They need a new vendor or whatever. You got to be able to step in. If you prepare. When the opportunities come, you got shit to worry about.
Right.
Okay. So again, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the discussion when we talked about this. You know, you can't measure day one against someone else's year 10. You can't measure day one against somebody else's year 10.
Right.
You know, people sit there and say, I want to get tagged in. I'm 20-some years in the game.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on cruise control, right? I just got to maintain, be good, and we get a couple more here and there. Because some people we got attrition, people going to lose, but we cool. Yeah. Don't look at me with that. Focus on your lane, your grind, and your time. Success isn't a race. It's a journey. So listen, man, I want to tell all y'all, I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been a great discussion. A couple things I wanted to let you guys know. This weekend in the Atlanta area, make sure you come this Saturday to the first annual Westside Misfits
Radio Family
day party. It's gonna be at Boss Big Goon Studio Kitchen on Fathom Road. You got the exact number, Fathom Road. It's gonna be from 2 to 6.
I think it's 579 Fathom Road. I could be wrong.
But if you Google Boss, BOSK, it's gonna be from 2 to 6. That's going to be the day party we're going to have, man. So I definitely want you guys to tune in. Also, guys, you know, the book is released. Short Dollars and Cents. I got it sitting right there.
You got to sit right there. I meant to tell you, I forgot to tell you to put it on the little stand so we can watch the whole show. We forget stuff.
It's out, guys.
Right.
I got a link on Amazon with everything. Short Dollars and Cents. Short Dollars and Cents by yours truly. I'm gonna have some copies out there Saturday at the day party. We're gonna do a whole lot more promo starting next week with everything. But I just want to let you guys know the book is out. Short Dollars and Cents. It's a 12-chapter personal finance book covering investing, budgeting, insurance, all kind of different topics. Right. But I do way more in-depth explanation on everything. But the link it is on Amazon. You can Google Short Dollars and Cents. You'll see it on there. But I have more information with the links and everything provided to be able to share with you guys, man. But with that said, I want to tell y'all from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all the love and support. We've been doing tremendously well. So far this year, we're going to definitely do better and everything. But if y'all get a chance, man, y'all on the west side, come through a holler at us Saturday, man. We're going to be partying. Go check out what we got, 7, 8, 9 stations.
9 shows.
9 shows.
Hopefully most of them show up. We probably have a few out there. But I'm just hoping that we get a good turnout. We want to see you guys out there. We want to talk to you. Let you sit down for a minute and get on the camera and talk on the mic. You know, we're going to have giveaways, all that stuff.
We're going to be streaming live from 2 to 6.
Yeah, we're going to be streaming live.
Y'all
on the radio and on YouTube and all the other stations.
Come mess with us, y'all. Come mess with us. Again, everybody, I love you all. I appreciate all love support. Y'all be safe out there. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon. Thank you.